Guys out here versus the guys in Chicago, like, do you have like a preference? Like,
oh my God.
Because like I'm from New York, so like the guys in New York and the guys down south is like mad different. Like
I prefer Atlanta nigga over a Chicago nigga.
Why?
Because they are more polite.
They are.
Like they will let you control them out here.
That is fact.
If you let them.
But I don't. Maybe them young niggas.
Maybe all the niggas.
This is home of like the sugar daddies. Like I did not realize until just recently, like getting outside and meeting other girls, that it's a lot of girls with sugar daddies.
That is fact.
But you to be a sugar daddy, you gotta like to be told what to do.
So who got no, nigga? That's because I can tell you what to do.
No,
if I tell you to pull
that's
up
the
on
trick.
Me, no. See, let me tell you something. If I tell you to pull up on me for that thigh wow, guess who got
right. That is.
But let me tell you, I literally,
right. JoJo, where you at?
I literally know girls who will pull up, get a lot of money, and do nothing. Just talk.
We were just talking about this. We were
like these old men want a conversation.
But that's what the nigga want. The nigga want to talk to you. Mm-hmm. Because guess what? It's just a little seed. Cause when it's time for that sugar to come on in, and you don't go.
We were just talking about that shit. We was just talking about that shit because I was like, I don't believe there's no like it's such thing as like if you're saying like a sugar daddy, like him giving you money and then you not doing anything in return. And like even if it starts off like that, like eventually it's like how long is he just gonna be giving you bread? Like,
but if he got multiple, it might, you never know.
That is true.
You might got one for this, one for that, one
That's
for that.
true. Hopefully I'll be the one for conversation because they the sugar ain't coming.
I'm just saying, you gotta look at it from that aspect of what the like anytime it's like, okay, I want this from you, I'm automatically thinking about what I'm willing to give for it.
Yeah, that is true.
Because just the primary instinct of any
I was going to say that's everything. Everything is a transaction. Everything.
The reason might be for the laugh, but you're exchanging
this for that, yeah. For that, yeah.
You know
that's facts. That's facts.
all it come down to. I need you to hit that Taylor for a little bit more.
Do you not see the cup almost gone?
Yeah.
So you need some more.
Yeah.
Type shit. Oh,
You ain't get hurt none.
No, he did. I'm like hella like.
Okay.
I'm bullshitting over here. Hold on, let me.
I like a little.
There you go.
Y'all.
There you go.
Oh my God, you trying to get me in this bitch.
That's what.
I wish I could see my face. You right. Like, you right. Y'all see my face?
Every time I came out, I'm like, let me go ahead and get her video. Come on, Joe. I ain't sitting.
Y'all look just. Wait, so both of y'all from New York? That's fine.
Yeah, both of us.
How long y'all been here?
We've been here for a minute. I'll say probably. This nigga talking about since 6. We probably been out here for maybe like 8, not 10. Oh yeah, 10. Cause I'm 20. I'm about to be 23. So yeah, about 10 years. But it's so crazy because when I first moved out here, like I did not know what the fuck Georgia was. Like as far as like, I'm just thinking like, cause okay, we lived in New York. We lived in Trinidad at one point. I lived in Chicago at one point. Don't ask me what part of Chicago, baby, because I don't know. All I know is I was in Chicago, and then we lived in Georgia. But I'm thinking like all the places I've been, like living in Chicago is kind of like a New York. Like I'm thinking everything looks like how New York would look. And then I moved down here and I started seeing trees, houses, horses, like mad country shit. But when I first moved out here, I felt like I was rich as fuck. Because we had like a nice house. I'm like, imagine going from like a little ass apartment, you know, to like, you know, something that's like bigger and nicer. Like, I don't know. At first I was mad as fuck I was moving here. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even visit here before I moved here. So I didn't even know what to expect. But I mean, it turned out great. I actually like really fuck with Atlanta.
Yeah, you're doing good.
They be trying to tell me that I'm from here. People from here be like, oh, you from New York?
You from here now.
New York be like,
yeah,
you from here. Do you get that?
Yeah. Even with like the accent, like I go home, they'll be like, oh, you sound country now.
Right.
And then my friends here be like, well, I still hear the Chicago.
Exactly.
And I be like, okay, which one is it?
Nah, facts. That'd be annoying to me because I'm like, how can you validate where somebody's from based off how long they've been living somewhere else? And then also like, how they speak. Because there's mad people in New York that don't speak the lingo or don't speak whatever, but that's where they're from. But you can't. Somebody told me one day, like, oh, you're from New York? You're from Brooklyn? What? You sound like a white girl. You don't sound like you from. I'm like, what you want me to say? Like, you want me to come on, like, you feel me? Fuck is you talking about? Like, like, that's not my demeanor for real. I'll be chilling, like, unless I got to, you feel me? Like, but yeah, anyway, hey guys, welcome to the You Feel Me podcast. We have a special guest with us today, Pinky. You feel me, y'all? We have a new face. You feel me? She has not been on the podcast. How you feel so far?
I feel great.
You feeling great? Okay, the hair to match the name.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, so I actually met Pinky at at like an event, and she actually does poetry, and I just felt like it was just mad fire, like. Just like this not no like I'm not gonna lie, I'll be watching, or I used to watch like you know, people who do like spoken word and stuff.
Slams,
yeah,
back and forth.
Yeah, like I really used to watch shit like that, like growing up and shit. But I've never like actually met somebody who actually did it, or like been to like somewhere and like watching somebody do it. So when I seen it and like the style of it, like it was just like period. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's like rapping, but poetry. Like, she's spitting that shit. She like, and you like, type shit, you know? So, before we get into our little game, I do want you to introduce yourself to my guests and, like, let them know where you're from a little bit, like, what you're about, what you got, like, you know, a little bit about you.
Okay, cool. So, I go by Pinky, but Pinky the Poet for a lot of people. I'm a poet mainly, but I'm into music, being an artist, motivational speaking, personal development, mentorship, you know, public speaking, anything with language, anything with communication and relaying a message. I'm about that. I just recently dropped a poetry album a couple months ago. It's called Love Me Before They All Do. It's on all platforms. And it's funny, like you said that, like, I never seen this live in effect. A lot of people been telling me lately, like, this something like we don't see a lot.
At all.
Poetry isn't really mainstream, and I want to make poetry mainstream. Like, I want to make that something that everybody is really into again. Like, put me on your intro, put me in your movie. Like, this is the type of stuff you could hear behind like a little cinematic style video or something, like people reenacting what I'm saying, because I'm saying some real shit.
Some real shit. Like, we might have to play some shit, like dead ass. Like, it's some real ass shit. And
might bust a tear.
Right. And one thing I liked also about your poetry is that it's relatable, especially for like our generation. Like, I feel like a lot of the times, like, our generation could be a little ignorant. Like, if it has nothing to do with like current shit, or like if it's nothing that makes sense, it's like kind of just like whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like the shit you was talking about, like, I promise you, I'm like, like, I'm like, damn, like, this some real ass shit. Like, what the fuck? But have you ever thought about rapping, or is poetry more of like your thing, and like that's where like you want to take it, like, only?
Yeah, I thought about rapping. I actually got a couple songs. I just don't really post it because, like, I want to be real intentional when I drop music. Like, I don't want to be like everybody else. And when I do go record, I'm not gonna lie, I catch myself just like saying shit.
Type shit. Do you be like, how you? So when you record rap, do you go like, who is an artist, the female artist you can compare like your rap style to? Like, when you go in the studio, like, this what you talking about? This is your vibe.
Somebody compared me yesterday to Flo Milli.
I love Flo Milli.
That was so crazy to me. But I don't know. I wouldn't really. I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
I really don't.
I feel it. Maybe you just got your own style.
Yeah.
You probably got your own vibe.
I think so. But I think y'all just gotta listen, and then y'all can tell me, because I really don't know. I don't really listen to a lot of female rappers.
Same. I was just telling him that last episode. Like, I don't really listen to that many female artists, and then when I do, it's usually like, maybe when I'm getting ready, or like, you know, I'm about to go out. I just did my makeup or something. I'm
outside.
Or yo, you outside. You know, your friends gonna turn that shit on. That's one thing. Your friends, your homegirls gonna turn on that Lotto, turn on that Nicki, Cardi, whoever. But like,
I think that play a role into like the part of people saying we aggressive.
Yeah,
like, cause we listen to a lot of male artists. Okay, and then we from like up north, Midwest. Like, we don't. It ain't too many females.
You get in your car. What's the first artist you putting on?
I listen to all types of music. Like, I used to be big on Raw Wave, but I just had to stop listening to it.
Why? Was it too sad?
Yeah, like, I had to realize, like, okay, if you want to change your life, you got to change the shit you listening to, too. Bro, I love him to death. Like, I love him down, but it's just like, you make me sad, nigga.
Bro, that's real as fuck, because I'm not gonna lie, it was at one point where like I was listening to too much drill shit, and I'm like, nigga, I feel like I'm about to kill somebody. Like, it's just too much gra gra boom. Yeah, like it was just too much in my fucking brain. Like, I was waking up,
and it make you think about, like, I wish anybody would play with me. Like, I don't want to have that mindset. I want to come off as soft. I don't want to.
that's me as fuck. I'm like, bro, if a bitch try me, I swear to God, like, it's like, calm down, girl, because ain't nobody even like doing
the little fake scenarios you create in your head just in case.
Yeah, I was doing too much. I was like, let me calm myself down. But we are gonna play a game. It's like a scenario based game. So I'm just gonna give you like a couple scenarios, and you just tell me like, you feel me? Like you want me to feel where you come from. Like, this is how you would handle this situation. Okay.
Okay.
Boom. So you walk past somebody doing poetry on the street, right? Like, doing a spoken word. Mm-hmm. And as you're walking past, you realize, hold up, bitch, them words sound a little familiar. Yeah, those are your words. Mm-hmm. How do you handle that situation?
So you remember that scene from Bring It On? Where
oh yeah,
I'm gonna copy you word for word, and then I'm be like, "Where you get this from?
Right?
Who you heard say this?
Right?
Just put you on the spot.
Okay, I feel it. No, that's crazy though. But have you ever been in that situation where maybe you wasn't walking past somebody, but maybe you caught a video or like heard somebody like, or you haven't ran into that issue?
I mean, I literally have seen people like try to copy what I do, or like literally like in the 3rd grade, but stole my homework. Like, like you literally stole my work. Right. But like recently, one of my cousins.
Oh Lord, not the cousin. That's always the cousin.
She wanted, everybody want to be an influencer and stuff and do social media, and mainly like on my social media, I get on there and I motivate. I do daily videos and stuff like that. So she just started trying to do that, and I was supportive. Yeah. But I realized it got to be in you. Yeah. People gonna feel where you like. They're gonna feel if you're genuine. Yeah, and
it's just not given it's genuine, because that's not really something. It's like one of those situations where somebody see that something's working for you, so they try to like do it because like, okay, it's working for her, it could work for me too. And it's like, it's one of those things like, if it's not in you, it's kind of like it's gonna come off like you're probably not even gonna get as much support because it's like it doesn't come off the right way. That makes sense. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay, boom. You tried a new hairstyle and it did not come out the way you want, right? But you got an event to go to that night, and you don't really got too much time to go get a whole new hairstyle. So do you still go? Do you try to like tweak it and fix it real quick, or do you not show up?
I'm gonna try to fix it.
Okay.
And if it don't like work out, I'm gonna put a hat on.
Okay.
We gonna figure
so
something out.
Up.
Yeah, if it's important, I'm there.
Okay. Boom. You go out to dinner with a guy, right? And all of a sudden, this nigga then left his wallet. Oh, I don't got my wallet. Like, where? What do you do?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I got a bad habit of like not letting people do shit for me. So I'll probably pay for it myself.
Okay. Honestly, and I feel like that's another, like, can I say that's like also an up north thing? Because like I don't be liking people to do stuff for me.
I'm not used to it.
Yeah. Like, and then it's like I feel like it's kind of hard to accept it because like
that's the main part.
I just don't like accepting certain things because I know certain things come with certain circumstances. Like, oh, like somebody might be like, okay, I'm doing this for you, but just because I did this for you, like, oh, you got to do something for me or stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that being held over my head. So I'm more like, like.
Yeah, that's why you got to watch people's intentions. Yeah. Because it's like, okay, if I do this for her, she going to do that. Yeah. She going to come home tonight. No.
And nobody wants to like, you feel me? Like, and it's kind of hard to find genuine people. So I know that's like,
Yeah, because you got one time to bring up what you did for me. Oh, you would never, ever.
What? No, I hate that. Like, literally, like, oh, remember when I
didn't ask you.
I didn't ask. Why are you bringing it up? Because, baby, if you didn't want to do it, you ain't do it. You feel me? So I definitely feel you on that one, God. Okay, you get a chance to write a poem for yourself 10 years from now. What's a piece of advice that you would put in that poem for you 10 years from now?
Stay positive. Don't be a victim.
Stay positive. Don't be a victim. You find yourself victimizing yourself a lot? Like, in the past, I would say.
Yeah.
So as far as what, if you don't mind?
I just be saying like, in my head, I'd be like, if I had different parents, my life would be better. If somebody would have taught me this growing up, my life would be better. But it's like, that may be true, but like, I watched this video earlier and it was like, contributing factors are not determining factors. So things that contribute to your life and things that have happened to you along the way doesn't determine the outcome of your life. And a lot of people try to make contributing factors determining factors. Like say, I'm a black woman in a white man's world or whatever. Like if that was true and if that was the determining factor, then slavery wouldn't have, ended. Like, they was going through these things, but they didn't let that be the determining factor.
Of their,
Yeah, type thing.
Okay, I feel it.
Yeah.
I like how you put that. You feel me? She was really like on her poetry shit, like really like speaking that shit to y'all. You feel me? Like, yeah. Okay, boom. You just went through a really rough breakup, and instead of crying, you decided to write about it, right? What's the title of the poem you would write?
A breakup?
Yeah, you about to. You went through a breakup, or you're going through a breakup, and I'm not about to cry about this shit. I'm about to write. Like, I'm about to really express myself. You feel me? What's the title?
You got me fucked up.
You got me fucked up. And how we starting? You got me fucked up. How we starting that off?
You're lost.
Okay, period. Nah, it's so crazy because like I love writing. Like I used to write all the time. I still write like as far as like journaling or whatever. But like I used to want to never a poet because like I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to poetry, I think too hard about it.
Don't think too hard.
You can't think too hard. You kind of have to let it flow. But I'm such a person that has always in my mind, so it's always like, damn, like you feel me. But I used to just like write scripts. Like that would be my thing, like writing scripts or whatever. And I feel like it helps. Just with a lot, even if you don't think it helps, like writing, to me it does. So do you feel like writing helps you in any type of way, like mentally? And like, how do you like, if you're feeling some type of way, like how do you go about like writing, if that makes sense? Like,
I'm gonna tap to all that because I wanted to say that when you said that about your writing. But I think writing helps a lot. It just like helps you clear your mind because I journal too. Like I try to be more consistent. I literally journal how I want my life to go, or I journal how I want a specific event to go. It's like I call it like visualizing, image making. So I say on this day I will do this at this time. Like I'll be as detailed as possible when it comes to that. So it gives me a sense of like satisfaction of knowing, okay, I'm visualizing my future. Like I'm telling myself this is how it's gonna go, and that's all I'm pouring into my mind. Right. I can't see no other option but my visualization. Right. So like that gives me a sense of peace and like jotting down my feelings. And then when it comes to like writing my poems, like each one is different. Like sometimes I'll write like 3 lines and then I'm done. Okay, on to the next one. And then I'll come back to that 3 lines 3 days later, like, and add more. Like, the process of poems, it just be different. And I learned, like, it's really, I had learned this about music, but I realized music and poetry is basically the same thing, but it's a spiritual thing. Like, what you feel on the inside is what's going to come out on your paper. So you got to realize, like, writing is very spiritual.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
It's your thoughts on paper, like, so. And what you think becomes things. Thoughts become things. So it's like, it's very powerful. What you think, what you write, what you say.
Heavy on what you say. Mm-hmm. But it's so crazy because, like, that's how you journal. And I know everybody journals different. But, like, the way I journal, I basically just, like, whatever I'm thinking in my head, like, that's just what I write. So even, like, if I'm having a fucked up day, I'm like, my day was fucked up. Like, whatever. Or, like, sometimes I might write 1 line, 2 lines, 5 lines. Like, sometimes I might write, I done wrote 5 pages one time. Like, you know. So, I don't know. Like, that's kind of how I journal.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I write a lot of different shit. Like, I journal like that sometimes, too. Like, I literally have a diary. Mm-hmm. So, I go in there and I write. Yeah, today was shit.
Right.
Like, let me tell you, I'm trying to be positive. Right. This is how I want my life to be. This nigga had me fucked up today. Right. My best friend ain't my best friend no more. Right. Like, I got writings like that, and then I got visualization writings. Like, it's a whole bunch of different writings you could do. Like, it's just clearing your mind. You got to get it out on paper. You got to express yourself some way, and that's one of the best ways.
Not fast.
It's for you.
Yeah.
Only you.
Instead of like telling somebody, and now you got to worry like, damn,
what they think about me.
Like, what they think. Like, you might be like,
she a nut job.
Mad ass like mood that day and be like, bro, fuck this shit, like da da da. And then they like, damn, is this bitch like, what the fuck? Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I feel it. Okay, boom. I don't know which one I say. Okay, boom. You're scrolling on Instagram, right? And you accidentally like a picture of a girl that you know don't like you. She not really fond of you, but you know how random people shit pop up like when you're scrolling, and you accidentally like it, but the picture's from 2016. So now she might think that you lurking, right? Mm-hmm. Do you unlike it, or do you just like, fuck it, like it is what it is? And
I'm gonna unlike it. But shit, if you see it, you see it. But I would hope that you
just like, shit, let me, nah, hold on. Okay, cool. Okay, this really the last one. Okay. You overhear someone you thought was a friend talking behind your back. What's the next step? Like, what do you do? Confront it, let it go.
It depends on, like, the situation and who the person is. Like, if it's somebody, like, I really care about, I'm going to say something to you. Like, why would you?
No, you got to. If it's somebody
and
you
then
really
it's
care about.
just somebody I really don't care too much about, I'm just going to cut you off.
Yeah.
Like, I be feeling like if you're not really close to me, I don't really care to give you an explanation.
Yeah. that's how I feel. And people be like, oh, you shouldn't ghost people, or you shouldn't. But I just feel like if we're not close, like if you're not like my like you feel me? It's like for me to like really sit here and have a conversation with you, it's like because I actually give a fuck. Like I don't want our relationship to be bad or whatever. But if it's like a random, or if it's like not even a random, but just somebody is just like, it is what it is. I probably already thought you was gonna cross me, really. Like actually, all right, cool, peace type shit. Like you feel me? Like that's how I really be feeling, like for real. Like that does. So that's how it be.
Yeah, like but you can feel that way about close friends too. Like if they don't give a fuck. Like, cause I had this one friend and I was telling her how I felt, and I was just like, maybe we shouldn't be friends right now. And I was like, I wasn't gonna say nothing at first because I didn't think you gave a fuck.
Right.
And her first response was, I wasn't gonna say nothing either because I actually don't give a fuck. And that's all I needed to hear. And that's why, my feelings was hurt. I'm not gonna lie, but it's just like note took. Like I won't ever forget it. I'm glad you don't give a fuck because now I don't.
Right.
Like now,
the fuck.
It taught me like, okay, everybody don't need a
explanation.
Yeah, like even if you care about them,
yeah,
like, you don't gotta. This your life. You set the boundaries.
I don't feel as bad. Yeah. I mean, I never really felt bad, but like
some people really don't care.
Oh my gosh, he really just going. It's like, bro,
and they can act, or maybe they do care and they act like they don't.
Not
care.
Facts, but I be feeling like I ain't shit because I'm type bitch. Like, I walk past your ass too.
Yeah,
like if it's like, cause like I'm not gonna like tell you like say the situation because long ass story. I don't really even want to get into it. But like it's somebody like they just did some weird ass shit, and I was just like, I just
whatever.
Deleted them from following me because I just don't want to see you. Like I just don't want to see anything. I just want to like
when you on a journey of like peace and you used to get like that.
Yeah.
You used to act out and you used to let people just like take you out of character. And just be like, okay, you got it.
Right.
Like, I'm not even want to get this energy. No more. Yeah.
So I kind of just like deleted them off social media. I didn't block them because I really don't believe in blocking people because I'm like, if you want to get in contact with me, like you're gonna be able to any other way. So like I just deleted their number and stuff like that. And like we have mutual friends, so like I still see them till this day. And like they will be looking at me, and I'm just be feeling so bad sometimes because I literally dead ass walk right past. Like I just
don't
like
feel bad.
Feel me? Because it's like you know what you did. I'm not gonna sit here and be mad about it anymore. But it's just like you know, it is what it is, child.
It is
but
what it is.
We're gonna get into a little bit of you. How did you start writing poetry? Yeah, like where did this come from? Like, was it something that you always been doing, or is it something like you picked up on? Like, what's the vibe?
I just told somebody a story the other day. I used to play soccer in college, so.
Oh my God. Wait, I'm not gonna lie, that's another cool fact. Because like I feel like anybody who plays soccer is cool, low-key.
Oh wow.
Because it's
like that.
A lot of people don't play soccer. Like you don't hear a lot of people like, oh yeah.
Black girls that. Yeah, I didn't realize that till I came here. Like in Chicago, you don't hear nothing about no black girls playing no soccer. Like you gonna think it's Mexicans.
Exactly.
Like we thought that was a Mexican thing.
Yeah, for real.
Came here, it's a whole nother world.
No, I feel like because sports down here is like very big because even like when I used to cheer in New York, like girl, it wasn't giving cheer for real. It was giving real ghetto. Like based on like the difference between cheerleading in New York versus here. Like here they got real big ass fees. Like I was paying like I was.
Oh yeah, that shit costs. They wanted me to be on the cheer team
for cheering, and then like you got competitions and you got like it's a bunch of different shit. But in New York, it's like we in the fucking park in the projects, hitting a little 1-2 with everybody around and shit. Yeah, like it's just on some chill shit. Like you ain't even doing too much. But
sports here is definitely different.
Yeah,
I feel like that changed my life. Yeah, cause like that's where I let off my aggression. Like, and that's where I spent my free time, just soccer.
Playing soccer. So what position did you play in soccer?
I started off on defense. I feel like everybody started off on defense.
Yeah,
and then I
just work away.
Yeah, I just started playing everything at that point.
What was the names of the pieces that you did at the track event? Because those was real hard. That's like the only thing I heard, but like it was just like real, like you feel me? Yeah. Like what was the name of them? And then how, like what mood or like what inspired those pieces? Because you was talking some real shit.
Okay.
So I want to know like what kind of vibe you was in when you were recording.
It's crazy because I had like 6 of them to do because the sets was supposed to be like 8 minutes, but I only did 3. So like just imagine if I would have did
a whole 8.
Yeah. But the first one was called Sick. It was just basically talking about how like people try to put on this hood persona and be somebody they don't have to be. And I added like this blue face inspired video in there. and that's what got people going. And then after that, I did two-tone, and it just was like, I don't even know how I made that. It was just a poem I put on my first poetry album, Brown Skin Girl, two-tone. So a lot of girls relate to that. Like, that's one of the favorites. And then Generational Curses. I think that's the one that, like, that was the one I ended with. That's the most emotional and heartfelt. It just talk about, like, you know, generational curses, the life in society now, how we're blinded by social media, and how God has a plan for us, but we can't see that plan because we're so focused on all the worldly things. Yeah.
So do you feel like, because, well, like with that statement you just said, like, do you feel like, because I be feeling like I know what I need to do in order to be a better me, or like to get to another level that I know I can get to. But like you said, it's so much other stuff like on the outside that like, you know, makes you kind of like lose focus of like, you know what you need to be doing. Like, girl, you know you shouldn't go out that night, or you know you shouldn't because you have this and that to do, or like it's not really like benefiting you in the way that you. It's
so crazy you saying this right now, because like I feel like
speaking to you. Am I preaching?
Yeah, you are. Because like that's the phase I'm going through in my life right now. Like, it's not. I know I got more potential and more I could be doing. Like, I just told you I took a nap earlier. I felt bad about taking that nap because I don't have time for a nap. Like, people be like on my social media thinking my life is just all that in the bag of chips. Baby, I drive a 2006 Toyota Highlander. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. Like, like, so it's like sometimes I can't get my body to do what I want my mind to do. Like, I know who I am and my potential, but I've been programmed to be a certain way for so long. It's like I'm like unlearning and relearning. So I got to strip away everything I ever knew, and it's hard. It's hard becoming somebody you never been. Like, you wonder why, okay, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to go to the gym every day. On day 3, you stop going because it just got too hard. That's not what your body used to. But it's like you got to persevere. You got to be disciplined. You got to have faith. You got to trust God. Like, you got to focus on everything positive when you're trying to like become who change is hard.
Girl, you speaking to me too, child, because baby, I feel like the gym part, like that's something that I started doing every day to kind of like have some type of consistency in my life. Like, okay, I know I need to like get up and do this, even if I don't feel like going to the gym. Like, it's something that like gets me up in the morning and I do it. But like one thing I have a problem doing when I like start being consistent and I stop is like filming my YouTube content. Like, I'll be like going crazy like that whole week, going crazy, and then boom. It's like, I don't even want to do this shit anymore. But it's like, I do, but it's like that, I don't know. It's when you got motivation, like, it's just not, it just like fades in and out, you know?
It's like, you got to teach yourself how to like keep going even when times are hard, even when your emotions don't match what you want from life right now. Like, because we get in the moments where it's just like, bro, I just went hard for a whole week. Where's the like show for it? Like, we so used to like quick gratification. Like, we got to teach ourselves delayed gratification. Like, just wait, just trust the
work
process
until you like actually, because I feel like that's when you keep working, you feel me, like you gonna get your, and like you said, like people be watching you, and like I'll be trying to figure out, like, you know how you said, like, people be looking at you like, oh my God, you have this and like all this good shit. And I'll be thinking the same thing. Like, I'll also be thinking like, I don't know, because like even though people see me in a certain light, I don't feel like that, because I feel like there's more to do. And like, if y'all feel like I'm lit now, baby, wait till I really lit. Like, y'all motherfuckers might just, I don't know, I'm scared.
Fall out y'all seat.
Like, I'm scared for not, like, not me, y'all, for real. Like, so it's like, for real, like, it's crazy, because I always feel like I was doing like one of my clients here, and she got on the phone with somebody that I haven't seen like since high school. She's like, oh my God, Desi, like I see you do your thing, like I see you and like just like bigging me up, which I appreciate, but it was also like just like, I don't know, I get
what you're saying. Yeah, it's
like,
touching bases on like a lot of topics, because they go hand in hand with like imposter syndrome, feeling like you don't deserve or you're not worthy of the achievements you have made.
Fuck, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and then like not taking things personal, like good or bad, like the accomplishments you have and people congratulate you, don't take it personal, because how you feel about yourself is what matters the most. And if people just steady congratulating you and you don't see that within yourself, like what is it even worth it for?
That's how maybe I got imposter syndrome, because I do that a lot, and like I'll be like, oh, I can't do this, or like I'll be feeling a lot of times that I can't do certain things, or like I don't think
you're not credible or worthy enough to be that person to do it. I be feeling like when I say certain stuff or try to teach people certain things, I be like, who am I to teach them?
Yeah, because of, I feel it. Yeah.
But you
I
gotta
feel
tell
it.
yourself you are her. Like God don't
Right.
put nothing in your spirit for no reason.
Nah, facts.
He didn't give you that idea for no
Right.
reason. You're not doing it for no reason. And people see it in you. Why you can't see it in yourself?
That's what I be trying to figure out, girl. That's the question. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I'm like, if all these people see this, like, why can't I? Like, why can't I see
Programming.
that? You know,
Programming.
But I could see it. Maybe, like I keep saying, like maybe I just know that I have so much more I could do, and I don't know why it's always like I don't know. It shouldn't even be like a more I could do. I should look at it as in like I'm doing what I should be doing right now, and like I have time to like grow and progress.
But that comes with like being grateful. Too.
Yeah,
because
maybe
like
I'm not grateful.
I think we just like downplay our
Self.
achievements.
Yeah.
And we take things for granted. Like we don't realize how valuable certain things are. Like the video I was watching earlier, it was like if you realize how much you are blessed with just in one day, you will start showing gratitude more and being grateful more. Like you can see, you wake up every morning, you can see.
Right.
Just imagine if you didn't have your eyesight.
Right.
Like just simple things like we don't think about. Like you have this platform, you can speak to people, you can share your message, and you could continue to expand it.
Right.
Like people ain't in your. That's why everybody congratulating you. That's why everybody like, girl, you doing your thing. Like you out there in Atlanta. Like people be saying that. Like, oh my God, you're in Atlanta, and I'm like,
bitch. No, I feel it.
Speaking of being in Atlanta, do you want another shot while you're in the city?
You gonna take one with me?
Am I gonna take a shot with you?
Yeah.
Right, Joe over here passing out shots.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling good. That's why I'm.
Nah, but
talking
I'm
so
over here
much.
hot. That's how you know I'm over
Me
here like,
too.
God damn, baby, like shit. Shit.
I mean, I can take a little more. love
Joseph. I ain't say nothing. I just said Joseph.
Just like
Why did I say Joseph? My bad. Yeah, you need to sit down. He don't need no more teleport. Okay?
I hope y'all can zoom in on this.
Yeah, go ahead and get it right. Do you ever have writer's block?
Hold on, let me get out of the shot.
I want to.
No, we're gonna keep Joe in here since he want to keep passing.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Y'all see him? Put this
Have you
in
ever had
there.
writer shots? Yes, I'm very much babysitting.
Have I ever had what?
Writer's block. Like while you're creating, or you kind of just like freestyle it go.
I would say 50-50. Like sometimes, like when I don't know what to write, I just close out and then come back the next day. I don't really have writer's block.
Okay. Right, yeah. But let's not even say yeah. Let's like say you never gonna get that shit ever.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. Before we get into these rapid fire questions where you're just going first thing off your head,
Okay.
and it's not even that much now that I think about it, because I only got like 3 on here, so it's not like too much. But
Okay.
I feel like this is a really important question. How do you balance being vulnerable with like your audience and like protecting yourself, like not sharing like certain things, like when you're writing? Because when you're writing, you're kind of like off of experiences or even other people's experiences. But like, where is that line that you draw between like, okay, I feel comfortable sharing this versus like, I don't like. I'll keep this to myself. Like, I don't think anybody should really know this.
I think like I'm an open book, so I share a lot, but I don't go like too in detail about it. Like I say this, I just drop this bomb,
Type shit.
and people will be like, "Oh my God, how, when, why?
Right.
Like why I never knew this?" And I hide. Like I hate being
I'll be
vulnerable.
like, girl, what happened? Like,
And I just be like, girl, I can't tell you. Like
I
I
feel
don't even know how to express
Explain
it.
it, yeah.
Without like just doing it in poetry or something.
Okay, do it in poetry. Would you do a poem? Like, would you like quote one of your poems for us? If you want to, I promise you don't have to.
Okay, yeah.
Talk that shit, Pinky on the beat. I'm just playing out here.
I think this was like one of my favorite parts from a poem. It just popped in my head.
Okay, go ahead.
I remember the rumor. Oh, she gonna be the first to get pregnant out her generation. I guess because they was never around to see my dedication for my education and bettering my situation. This life shit just trials and tribulations. Everybody on the outside just looking in, not knowing all the experiences taken in. Mind your business when it come to me. Big on loyalty. I don't give a fuck if we was family.
Hello. Clap that part. That's right, like round of applause. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So, I didn't even do the rapid questions. Okay, boom. 3 questions. Boom. What's a word you love? Like one word you love. First thing that pop in your head.
Love.
Okay,
You said
period.
love.
Favorite place to write?
Outside, nature.
Okay. and share a poem, one of your favorite poems. It can be either your poem or a poem from somebody else that impacted your life in some way.
Generational curses.
Generational curses.
Yeah, by me.
By you. Hello. Alrighty. So please let everybody know where they can find you. Where they can find you, what you got coming up next, and all that.
Okay, y'all can find me on all social media platforms at PinkyThePoet, Pinky the Poet. What I got coming next? A second poetry album, of course, and you just gotta wait to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you so much for coming to the podcast.
I think this is the best.
It was very
podcast
nice. Really? Wait, can you repeat
so
that
far?
again?
Well, I ain't been to too many, but Slim don't hate me.
Right, Slim. Actually, yeah, you heard what she said. The best podcast, yo. I'm just like that. But no, I really appreciate you coming and good vibes. It's good vibes, good energy. I hope to have you again on the podcast. We'll have I want to do like a girl, like an all girl, like
I have
in
fun.
Like pajamas and shit, but like on some comfortable shit. Like I want to do that like sometime soon. So thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. We're gonna tap in. We're gonna plug in her poetry. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Make sure you guys follow Pinky on all her social media platforms. And until next time, you feel me?
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace. Boom. Bam.
Not
Pull up in
gonna
our hands and I put okay.